Welcome to Con with John. Welcome to the Afghan campaign, named after, you guessed it, Afghanistan. That's EnglandSoul, who we're working together as a team. We've agreed to, for this game, to play only ground units, no Navy, no air, and see how it goes. So far, it's going pretty good. You can see from the map here that I've picked up a little bit to the east into Asia, same with Afghanistan, and most of our progress has been to the west, here in Europe. We've gotten that far, and he's actually here in Spain. Chad has joined our coalition, so he's doing almost all armies too, with a few air units, but not many. So he's kind of in the spirit of the game as well, although not by choice, I suppose. You look at number of cities. We're top two. He's at 97 to my 95. He used to be 25 ahead of me earlier on, but I've made a pretty good comeback once I got to Europe. And Chad is here in third place at 56, so he's a solid supporter of our coalition. From a coalition standpoint, we're right now in the lead, 6,000 to 4,700. And well, I'm expecting a battle with them at some point, like very soon, and we'll see how it goes. EnglandSoul had one approach to ground units. I had another. He chose ground units powered by tank destroyers, and I chose artillery units powered by MRLs. And we had some interesting observations to make. First of all, what we expected, his melee attacking units took a lot more losses than my artillery attacking units. Second of all, artillery units require a lot more micromanaging when attacking. Those two we both knew. The Army Base Level 4 requirement for MRLS was a lot more severe of a problem than I would have anticipated. Kind of a surprise. Artillery micromanaging is basically these logistics. Bots will regularly send units attacked by my artillery units either run away, no problem, or more often to chase me and attack my artillery units. This happens a lot, and requires a lot more work. For a long time, I did all the work properly and exactly and had 0 artillery stack losses and obliterated a lot of stacks of his units. The basic logistics is attack. If he chases me, retreat. Walk an hour later, attack and retreat. Repeat it until the target is taken out, and then you take out a big stack and you have 0 losses. Then I have to go back and finish off the remaining units that are still in the city. One time I went to sleep instead of continuing this process, bang, 3 artillery units down the tube. So we get the overall results of all this is that, well, EnglandSoul with his melee stacks took a lot more damage than my artillery did, even including my 3 artillery losses later on. On the other hand, he gained a lot more cities and a lot more provinces faster than I did from the get-go. He was up to plus 25. Mid-game, he had a sizable city lead expected, but despite his losses, he had a bigger army than mine. Basically, he got so much extra resources from the cities he took that he was able to rebuild his losses. And his army was only a little stronger than mine, but he had a bigger army and more cities. Our final conclusion is that melee attacks work much better in the early to mid game due to smaller opponent stacks. Late game, when you might run into stacks of 10 of fully leveled units, then you would want to use air units or artillery units. I'd like to make a shout out towards towed artillery units. They have 3 big advantages over MRLs. First of all, they're cheaper, so I can make more of them and cover more territory and hit more targets at the same time. They only require Army Base Level 2, which in this game would have made a big difference for me. And at level 5, they can air assault. So that has 2 benefits. Number 1, if 1 towed artillery is attacking the stack, I can send over another stack of towed artillery and they can be there within an hour. Not so much with MRLs. But the more important thing is, if I need to sleep, I can fly my towed artilleries away from the incoming units, and hope that the stack doesn't do anything too damaging while I sleep. They also have the big advantage of being able to fly between air bases at level 1 for better mobility. MRLs require level 5 before they can fly, and that hurts. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.